Hi everyone, it's Kelly from Kelly's Bead Boutique. So another thing that's on trend right now is little jewelry. Delicate little necklaces, tiny little bracelets. So I'm going to show you how to take some of our simple little beading chain and make an adorable necklace. So come and join me. Okay, so today we're keeping it tiny and we're going to use this fine little beading chain that we have. It's about 1 millimeter. It comes in a bunch of different colors, and the nice thing is that it's so tiny that you can put it through just about any bead. We're also going to use an 8 millimeter Swarovski pearl. I've got these little fold over crimps, which is how we're going to attach our piece together. I've got a closed jump ring, a couple open jump rings, and a little lobster clasp. And I'm going to use a little tiny bit of GS Hypo cement just to make sure that that's stuck in there. And I'm going to use a pair of chain nose pliers and bent chain nose pliers. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take these little tiny crimps and I'm going to place a little bit of glue inside them. I just want to make it a bit tacky. That will help me get these all sort of lined up. So I want it to dry just a little bit, not dry completely, but just a little bit tacky so that the chain has something to grip onto. So just put a little tiny bit in there. I'm going to let that dry for a second and then come right back. Okay, so I've let that dry for about a minute or so, and now when I place it inside there, it actually gives it a little bit of something to grab onto. This is really fine chain, so you'll find that it can be a little finicky. So I like to just sort of poke that down inside there. And then I'm going to squeeze these together to form sort of a little tent. You don't want to fold them completely flat. I want it to have a little bit of a tent look like that. Then I'm going to take I got a little bit of glue in my hands there, so it's a little sticky. I'm then going to take my pliers and place it right on top. So you want to have those fairly even. And then you just push down. And I'm pushing down fairly tight. Now you can see that that encases that whole thing in there. So it looks cute and it's not going to go anywhere. So now I'm going to put my little bead on. You always want to make sure you put your bead on before you do the other side. So I'll put that on. And now I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I'll lay my chain inside there. Just want to make sure it's in. And then I'm going to take my pliers and I just go across the top. I'm going to try to do it so you can see it there. I don't want that chain sticking out so far. And give it a little squish. Just on the top. I'm not squishing the sides. There we go. So I'm just squishing the top. You'll see how it makes a little bit of a tent there. It's not completely flat. Now I come on the top of that. And sometimes you have to fiddle around a little bit to get it to lay just the way that you want. And then you push down on the top. And when you push down on the top, what that does, so you've got the two pieces that are like this, and then you push down on the top and it makes one buckle underneath the other and it'll go like that, which is exactly what you want. So now that's nice and encased in there. It looks good and it's not going anywhere. So now I'm going to take one of our open jump rings and I'm going to place the cut at the top and my bent chain nose. I find these really handy to put on with the jump rings. So I'm going to put that through the little loop there and I'm going to put on my lobster clasp and do that up nice and tight. Just wiggle it back and forth until that's nice and snug. And then I'm going to repeat on the other side. And this is a little closed jump ring. You want to have something that the lobster clasp can go into, and I don't really like having open jump rings to do that. So now when I do it up, there you have it. Just takes minutes to make this little necklace, and you can put any bead on there. I mean, this would be perfect for a bride or for bridesmaids or anything. You could put crystals or semi-precious stones or whatever you like, a piece of wood, anything that you like you can put on here. So again, this is on trend right now, simple little jewelry. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give me a like, leave me a comment. I love to chat with everybody. and please subscribe to my channel. And thanks so much for watching.